What's up, guys? Mulligan is back, and welcome to the third iteration of Wise Words, and the first one where I'm going to be touching on Hearthstone. I got some standard gameplay in the background with a Cthulhu Priest that I was testing out last season. You don't have to watch the video. The topic I want to talk about is more important, so get you some tea, something to snack on, some breakfast, whatever. Relax, fold your clothes, make your bed. You get the idea. Anyway, I want to get into why Hearthstone players and really people that play card games in general don't build their own decks. These topics target deck building from scratch specifically. A lot of people, myself included, start their deck building journey by taking an already existing list and making small tweaks, so switching a few cards out for others. This is a great thing. Unfortunately, a lot of people also never go beyond this step, so hopefully what I touch on will help those people that want to go beyond just tweaking. The way I see it, there are three main things that prevent people from venturing out and building their own decks from scratch. The first one I want to touch on is fear. It's easier to just play the game with the decks that have been tried and tested the most. I want to preface this actually by saying that I'm not saying neck decking is a bad thing, but it's something everyone will just need to get used to because it's prevalent not just in Hearthstone, but every card game that has a decent number of people playing it competitively. There are decks in Hearthstone that are part of the hive mind, meaning the community knows about these decks or the deck lists are out in the open. They are usually tested by the pros and top streamers first, and if they hit a high legend rank, preferably rank 1 legend, or they end up winning a major tournament, then the community net decks the list via Twitter, Reddit, or your favorite Hearthstone website. Then there's more refinement of the deck by said top player or group of players. The community copies the refined list again, etc., etc. The classic decks, or the decks that have been around a long time, are the best examples of this. Control Warrior, Mid-Range Hunter, Freeze Mage, etc. So that cool little concept for a deck you have, no one's tested it. You'll be the first, and because of that, you have to go through the trial and error process. You likely will not rank up quickly on your first version of the deck. You will probably lose a lot. And a lot of people are afraid to go through that process. The second reason I feel as to why people don't build their own decks from scratch is knowledge. Some people just don't know how to start. This can tie back to fear, but not always. Some people are great players but don't know the first thing about deck building. I want to encourage people, particularly new players, but this goes for anyone that has never built their own deck, to start off with a theme deck, if nothing else. What I mean by that is, for anyone that has been playing this game since the beginning, if you notice, when it comes to some decks, Blizzard gives you the tools to create decks based around certain cards that make up a theme, and they make it ridiculously obvious. Case in point, the latest expansion, Whispers of the Old Gods. At the time of this video, one of the old gods, Cthulhu, has other minions that increase his stats no matter where he is. In your deck, your hand, even if he's dead. You get where I'm going. Blizzard literally gives you half of a Cthulhu deck already built because the minions have obvious synergy with Cthulhu and his purpose. Make him as big as you can, then play him either as a way to kill your opponent's minions, or even better, as a finisher to win the game on the spot. I've been doing this myself with Cthulhu Priest. I did the same thing a few months ago with the mechs from the Goblins vs. Gnomes expansion way back in 2014, and after some trial and error, I had some pretty good success. I'm doing this because I want to get better at deck building. Not to sound like an old man, but I've played a lot of card games in my time, and deck building has never been my strong suit as much as I wanted it to be. but I never really put in enough effort to get better at it until now. The third and final topic, reason is what I meant to say, that I want to touch on, and I won't go into too much detail about this, but I feel it's the most important one, is time. As some people just don't have time. We all have other responsibilities, jobs, family, things like that. Learning deck building concepts takes time, and people, again, they just want to win. Just give me the best decks, and that's how net decking comes about. I want to encourage these people to still try to build your own deck. I understand the competitive nature and that you just want to win, but if you've got other responsibilities and just play this game on the side, the least that you could do is try to have fun with your own creation. It opens up a whole nother world. It's almost like you're playing another game. I can promise you that. But yeah, just try to maximize your time as much as you can is the best that I can say. Schedule. That's what I've started to do when it comes to my time in Hearthstone. Anyway, I hope this helped some of you out. If it even helped one of you guys out, then I'm satisfied with that. But what I want to do is I want to leave links to the deck building articles that have helped me out, particularly ones from the competitive Hearthstone subreddit, but I may leave some others that I stumbled upon during my time playing this game that helped me out as well. For those that have never built their own deck before, just let me know in the comments below the reason why. Is anything that I didn't mention in the video holding you back? For those that have gone through the process, let me know in the comments what resources have helped you guys become better deck builders. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of the Wise Words series. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to leave a like just below the video. And if anyone doesn't want to miss any more future content, just feel free to subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. But this is Mulligan signing out. I have left the building, and until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Take care. Peace.